Hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Can you hear the music? Okay. Hello Banchu. Hello Fioko. Hello Exio. Hello Ave. And hello everybody else. I will do the self-care items. If I'm gonna hydrate, what are y'all gonna do? Hydrate too. Everyone hydrate. And I will also stretch and I'll also reset my spine. We're gonna try to get started right away because the latest I can go for is 1 a.m. my time, 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., and then I have to get ready for work. For those who don't know, I started my new job and my current schedule is kind of messed up, but not like in the same way as my previous job, which, by the way, update, my previous job still hasn't paid me. We love that. I'll let y'all know when they do pay me, but until then, I'll keep reminding y'all that they have not paid me for my work. For a month's worth of work? No, 6 weeks. If I check my logged in hours, because I didn't trust how they logged their hours, it's been 6 weeks of work. So it would be a time of celebration. I would have more money in my pocket that I could save, and have a bit more buffer. Right now, I'm, as most people, probably surviving paycheck to paycheck. But, that's the reality of things, and that's totally fine. We're trying to get back into the groove of things. I do like my current job. It's a little slower, but it's been good. I'm enjoying them. Albeit, they are 4 a.m. to noon shifts. So they're day grave shifts. Technically, they're pretty. Anyway, point is that it's been consistently those types of shifts. Which, on one hand, at least it's consistent. On the other hand, it's not the best shift to have. But it is what it is. So I've been enjoying my job. Again, can't really talk much about my job, and that's okay because you don't need to know everything about my life. But all you have to know is that I'm enjoying it right now, this early on. And my previous job is shit. I think anything I pick from now on, it can't go downhill from here, right? Every job that I pick from now on is going to be a little bit better. Also, Bombju, do you have a little ditto badge? Is it from Pokopia? Is it from watching Pokopia streams and stuff? Ditto! Earned by subscribing or gifting a sub to a Pokemon Pokopia streamer during launch. Ooh, it's very good. Ditto's my favorite character, but unfortunately I cannot play Pokopia right now because that requires buying a Switch 2. And as y'all could, well, on one hand, I rather save my funds. You know what I could do? I could, once I bank that 3K, I could debate whether to put it in my savings or invest in a better computer. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, because I still need to play, because I told y'all one of my goals is to play FF7 Remake and Rebirth, right? And then the next one after that. And that requires some big heavy machinery, which I do not have, because my computer is old. Or I can save it, and when I'm ready to use it, that's also, that's something I also need to do. I have to sit down with a bunch of friends who have more experience in budgeting, and start looking to having a budget. Because previously, I thought I was an okay spender. Nah, I'm one of those big spenders who should be more mindful. Even when I record every expense, even when I record every expense and am trying to be very careful, I'm not. I see my expenses. I'm like, half of these expenses that I've spent on are a lot of why not expenses, If I'm hydrate, what are y'all gonna do? Hydrate, yippee! A virtue stream. Yeah, I'm streaming. Welcome everybody. With the schedule that I have right now, I can fit in streams before work, or when I'm not working. I'm planning to do Tuesday, Thursday streams moving forward. Hello Chi, welcome. Chi, welcome. Welcome everyone. Yes, I'm gonna try to do Tuesday, Thursday streams moving forward, unless I work that day, which during this time, which I mean at that point I'll try to pick up another day instead. Why not? Why shouldn't I get myself a little treat? Yeah, but that's like 50% of the time. because 50% of the time I need that dopamine. The other 50% of the time I probably don't. I probably am getting a hit of dopamine and something else. You know what I have? I have adopted. So I like online shopping because there's a lot of things on online that I like. So instead of actually buying the items, I'm having carts full of like wish lists and then having them disappear. I have decided to use my throne as my wish list saving thing. So that way I could have a list of items that I want to purchase at some point in my lifetime at different websites just in a single website. Now, I did say throne. That is my personal wish list right now. So that is not this is not an invite for y'all to buy anything for me. This is not an invitation. I know some people have bought things off of Throne. That was when I had a little less items and like I didn't mind, right? Now it is full of things that I want and will want to buy myself. So if you ever visit my Throne, which is listed, if there's a small little treat and you want to gift it, that's great. But if you see something expensive on there, this is not an invitation to buy it. This is just it's personally for. I'm trying to reiterate, really be very clear that this is my personal wish list of items that I want to get at some point. It's like my shopping cart without actually putting in the shopping cart. You know what I mean? No, wait, Liz, no, wait, stop. Every other day I'd be treating myself. You know what? You deserve it, Exio. You know, after, all that overtime and working and all of that, sometimes you just need a little treat. We all deserve a little treat. The world is a fuck. You know what? It is a fuck. The world really do be a fuck. You're absolutely right. I totally get the spending money for hits of dopamine. Oh, so that's what I'm doing right now. So instead of spending money, I'm putting it on a wish list and being like, when I have spending money, I could revisit these links and see if I want them months later. Like, the mentality of like, I might want it now, but if I wait months later and if I still want it, then I can consider getting it. Eve, have a good night. Yes. Thanks for tuning in a little bit. Here, let me shout you out. Y'all should check out Eve if you haven't done so. But yes, have a good night. Go to bed, Red. Liz, thank you for the tip. I don't know how much it is, but you didn't even have to do it at all. Absolutely not at all. So we should buy you stuff. No, you should not buy me stuff. I was like, they have said this too late. Also, Freud's for the sweet treat fund. We should treat Virtue no matter what they say. No. Don't. Actually, don't. I do not stream enough to deserve tips right now. I do not stream enough. I still am behind in my, I'm gonna say this every single time, I'm behind in my commissions. I have not forgotten about my commissions. I have not forgotten about the projects. I will be working on them. Y'all have been quite understanding in me trying to sort out my real life situation, and hopefully I can get right into it. I think after Weird RPG, which by the way, I think this might be my last stream of Weird RPG, depending on how I feel, because I might start moving on to doing more like co-working streams so I can get back on track. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do that moving forward. I think I personally would like it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll find out some sort of balance that works for this year, and hopefully I can get back on track and we can resume festivities and activities and all that jazz. But I no longer really use my monies on expensive hobbies. Oh, I have been saving a lot. That's what I gotta do. I gotta save money so I can when I am most in a place where I'm comfortable, I can get back into collecting things that I like to collect. There are a lot of albums that I like. I like collecting CDs, so I want to get back into that someday. Obviously not buy $300-$400 worth of CDs and stuff, but just some new CDs would be nice to have in my car. Let's not talk about how I started collecting Pokemon cards. I don't even want to look at how much I spent on Pokemon cards, in terms of just buying singles. I have not spent as much as a few others. And that's okay. You can spend your money however you want. You know, Pokemon has been really, really popping off. It's just unfortunate that the scalpers have gotten their grubby little hands on it. But the single, what people consider bulk items, I look mostly through like bulk items and look for like my collection there. And I've been I finally got one of my binders in, and I have started an art division kind of like collector's binder. So like for certain artists I have like pages for, and I'm gonna consider how I'm gonna divide them. But it's been fun. I'm interested in your thoughts on the anime cliche video. I'm still lost of the theory, but I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. I saw the first few, like a minute or two, and I was like, I need a moment to sit down and actually watch it like more attentively, because there's some things in there that I would like to apply with my own stuff. Like there's some anime cliche songs and builds that they have that like are interesting that I'd like to try it myself. I think it'd be really nice to have just a day where like, let's break down this video and like try something, like an experiments time. It's been a while since I've done an experiments time. I am currently working on a song right now, just to get into the groove of things, and Vice has started writing lyrics for it already, so they're ready to go. To get back into making music, so this might be a good warm-up to look into that video. And I really appreciate you sending it. It was a really cool like first minute or so, and I'm like, I need to sit down. You deserve it purely because you're a nice person and you're a friend, and I won't be convinced that Chi, you're so nice. Chi, you're too nice. You're too nice. Hi, welcome. I'm talking, I'm just chatting with everybody. I'm just, chatting a little bit before we get started. I just grabbed some pumpkaboos from the Chaos Rising bulk from the game store for free. Nice. I know Chaos Rising came out just a little while ago, and the main Pokemon being promoted for Chaos Rising is Greninja, which, I mean, I didn't know about Chaos Rising, but I started my frog collection thanks to Exio giving me MTG guards of frogs, and I'm like, you know what, I think it's time to have a frog binder. And lo and behold, they released Chaos Rising that is blue and pink themed and Greninja, and I'm like, well, I'm fucked. Greninja is on my list of frog cards to collect. But here's the thing, so I did, since I don't know all my Pokemon, I'm pretty green to the whole thing, right? I was looking up like Pokemon that were, frog themed, right? And they consider Bulbasaur, on this list, they considered Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur frogs. So their build is basically frogs, right? Or influenced by frog-shaped, toad-shaped creatures. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna add Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur to my list, because they have ears. They have ears, and that makes them a complete, like, just the ears alone just make me think, yeah, no, this is a totally different creature. I'm sorry. This is a totally different creature. Like, frogs don't have ears, and that's like their main thing. So they might be toad-like, but because of the ears, they remind me more like, cat-like, dinosaur-like. Yeah, the dinosaurs. Yeah, they're kind of like dinosaurs. They kind of have that prehistoric look to them too. No, I'm not too nice. You just don't see my logic in regards to yourself. Yeah, I have too much self-deprecation for myself. I need to learn self-love. What does BTS promote? Love yourself. I'm a big fan of BTS. They promoted a whole message of loving yourself, and I'm over here still learning how. Hello, Ardana. Thank you for the resub. Again, no one here needs to sub or resub to me if you want to save money instead. We live in an economy. Because I don't stream enough, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I pulled Greninja but traded it to the shop. Wow, Exio! You didn't even think about it. You didn't even think to ask. That's so rude. That was so... Oh, I'm so offended. We're banning Exio, y'all. I'm banning Exio. I'm gonna put ban on his name. Hold on. You're getting banned. I got so offended reading that. You didn't even you considered me for all your other Pokemon cards, but when it came to frog cards, no. You're banned. You got the banned label. Hello Exio. I always thought of them as like dinosaurs. Yeah, they're very dinosaur-like. Not frogs. If anything, I could see why some their design may have been inspired by the shape of a toad, but they're like their arms and legs are too stubby. Like even the common rain frog, even though they have stubby arms and legs, still have this sense of frogness, whereas like I'm thinking of Bulbasaur right now. They do have that stubby shape, but they don't, I don't know, it's just not the same. I could see why they are inspired, they would be inspired by frogs if what I found out was true, but because of the ears and the teeth and the way the eyes are it's just not frog enough. So those classic 151 Pokemons are not included in mine. But you know, is it Poliwhirl, Poliwag, and oh shit, I forgot the other name. Those are now in my list. Foxes don't have two tails, but you don't use that as a reason to say tails instead of fox. You know what? That's fair. That's good point, Air. But the thing is, tails, besides having an extra tail, really looks like a fox. Like, no one here looks at Bulbasaur and says, that's a frog. But here's the thing, Bellibolt is frog-like, however, it's because of their, whatever body part that is, that looks like an eye, that makes it frog-like. But it's also technically just a round blob with a semblance to a diddle-like face with these big cheek things. Not again. Damn, not again. I also have problems with the self-love thing, but at the very least, I will always go to bat for my friends. Deserve all good things. You also deserve good things, Chi. You're so supportive of everyone, and so kind, and you work really hard, and you are consistent in your streams, and yeah, you deserve good things too, Chi. Yeah. RIP Exio banned again. Counter offer, you take my money anyway. Oh, you're right. I could just thank you for the money. Thank you for your money. I appreciate it. It's just a stupid joke about something having an unnatural aspect to it. You know what? That's, oh, they still have a tail. Yeah, they do have a tail. Poliwrath, yes. Thank you. I'll reset my spine and stretch. Swipe left arm. Is that not working? Oh yeah, my shit is not working right now. Hold up. See, that's the thing that I was gonna test that before we started. It's not working right now. Give me a second. Refresh. Do you see my mascot on the screen? Yeah, you do. Can I refresh this, or do you have to, commands? It's just swipe left arm, right? At my first decree, am I still here? Does the void not want me? It's, my stuff is broken right now. The ears, according to Bulbapedia, are more like protrusions, which makes its resemblance horned frogs. Yeah, but the way it's designed, they look like ears. Because the horned frogs, they don't have this triangle, you know, like the inner side of the way animals are drawn. The mammals, some mammals are drawn with their ears, have the inner ear part, like the fleshy bit. That's what I believe. No, wait, am I remembering wrong? I probably am remembering wrong. Maybe Bulbasaur doesn't have that. Anyway, they're not frog-like enough. Oh, I guess the void teleport broke. Yeah, merely a temporary setback. You will be teleported momentarily. And apparently, when they were designing Bulbasaur, they were working backwards from Venusaur. Ah. Also used to be fossil type. They did get rid of types. Ave, didn't you say you were gonna go to bed? Ave, wait. Are we distracting you? Sorry, everyone. We gotta be quiet. Ave is trying to go to bed. Ave is trying to sleep. Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your sleep. Stop my sub, then I have go through and recalculate my monthly planner since it's just a manually entered document. Again, if for any reason y'all need to unsub or like stop your sub, it's totally understandable. I'm trying to focus. Okay, that's working now. Frog. Look. I just read it saying that its biology has ear-like structures. Does that mean they don't have ears technically? Maybe? You know what? It's good that you're doing a deep dive, because I didn't really do a deep dive. I was surprised that Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur were on the list. And I'm trying to focus big booty virtue death. Swipe arm, right? So that's working now. User Lysaria.
Lysaria is attempting to swipe Virtue's left arm.
Oh, did we have a swipe
they need to
right
roll
arm
a 1,
earlier? No,
3, or 5 to succeed.
Oh, and steal
Let's
right
see
arm.
if
Okay.
they can today.
Let me see if the right arm will go after left arm. Oh, damn. Okay. Like, it's one of those things
dear.
where you like mentioned it and
You rolled it
no,
too.
you please.
Good luck
I
next
could be
time.
wrong. I could be wrong because I might have been remembering the design right, but from my brief look, I was like, wait, really? Like, are they really influenced by, like, what about them is not frog-like enough to me? And they have different designs that have more of a frog shape. But then I guess, can you argue that, okay, Poliwrath looks like a frog with a big mouth. Well, but that mouth, you can see it as a belly and it looks like it has no mouth. So, but then you could also argue that Poliwrath isn't frog-like enough compared to Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, because they have like a toad-like body. I'm supposed to start lies area of lice. No. Oh, did you not, were you unable to swipe or steal any of my arms? Damn, it's a bad day today. Bad luck. Do not get a lottery ticket. No gamba for Lysaria today. No gamba for Liz. It's one of those things where, like, I read that. I'm curious on why they worked on that line backwards. I mean, some designs are just like that. I don't gamba at all in general. That's fair. You know, that's good. Alright, so now we're starting the game. And okay. That's like paying an addiction to lose. See, this is why I don't... So, you know how Pokemon booster packs are kinda like gambling? I've only indulged in... Okay, I bought 1 pack, I bought 2... I've only indulged 4 times in my own purchase of booster packs. And all 4 times... 50% of the time it was, I'm okay with the pulls. And the other 2 times was like, yeah, I got some good pulls, but like I'm giving away 50% of the cards in all 4 packs anyway, right? So at that point, it's not the same. It's still it's got gambling aspects to it, but like you actually have something in return regardless. Whether that return is the same value or not, it's not like you're losing everything completely. You're not getting 0% back, which some gambling, the risk is you lose it all, right? There's people out there that do sports bet. Ooh. I don't even want to think about gambling. I don't want to think about gambling. But yeah, no, like even in Pokemon, though yes, there are some gambling aspects to it, you still get cards. at the end of the day. You still purchase cards. Again, the value is arbitrary. The value is set by the market, and I mean there are. We gotta talk about scalpers again. At least in the few reels that I'm not usually deep diving into Pokemon cards or anything like that, but in the few reels that I've seen, or like the commentary reels, there have been scalpers who would take a card that was like a couple of cents and skyrocket the value due to whatever stupid reason. It's arbitrary. It's all you know. It's not gambling. It's prediction markets. Stop. Anyway, but I do like collecting Pokemon cards. My friend had kind of got me into it. And one day I will purchase more. I have some cash savings that I'm going to save only for entertainment purposes. So if I want to eat out one day, or if I want to go to the movies or something like that, I have decided that anything I earn in cash will go to that, and all of the things that I'm paying with my credit card or whatever, that will be for all my other stuff, all my bills and all that. And if I really want to do online shopping, I have to really debate whether I really need it or not. That said, the 6 Crispers packs that I bought with a credit card, so. Anyway, so we're playing a game called Weird RPG, and for some of you, you've seen me play a few times. Depending on how today goes, this may... Oh, we're in an ad. I talked so much that we're in an ad now. Damn. Feels bad. For those who can't hear me, because I'll get right into it after the ad. I think this may be my last stream of a Weird RPG, so I may not be finishing the game. And the reason why I might not be finishing the game is because I kind of want to move on to different games. This game has been fun. Don't get me wrong. It's got some like weird, fun, like gimmicks to it, like the microphone control, where like, you know, I got shooting lightning. There was the gloves that had the music. Some of them is affected by my graphics card. There's a particular item I want to try to get today that is my goal, and once we get that, I think we've peaked. I don't think there's anything else that will surprise me unless I make progress in the game. And I think I'm at a point where, like, I think I am good with the gameplay for this game, and if I want to continue playing, I might play on my own time. So it's one of those games where I might not finish on stream, and I hope that's okay with some of y'all. Again, I thank you to Shackles again for purchasing the game and gifting it to myself and whoever has played it, or has it and is planning to play it, or, you know, it's been fun. But I do have some other games that I want to prioritize moving forward. So this might be either my last stream or this upcoming Thursday, which I do plan to stream. We might play another Weird RPG stream. I'm currently also working on finishing my slideshow for the US tour thing that I did a couple months ago. So I'm working on that right now, and I still need to get approval of my friends who are featured in some of the photos and videos. I want to make sure that they're cool with what they look like featured in the slideshow before I proceed to share it on stream. So if they can get that done before Thursday, we'll have that instead. If not, then next week. You know. Anyway, so that's that. It's been 30 minutes. We're going to try to get this helmet now. In order to get this helmet, I need to get this item. I forgot what item it was, but I have an item that I need to collect. Let's see. It's shop. So I want to get this. Well, it's not a helmet. It's headphones. I want to get this thing, but I need 5 of whatever item this is. I also need 150k. The reason why I want this is because the specs are enjoy the songs sung by the game dev. When volume is 100%, increase 10% move speed, attack defense and attack, and we'll put the music to 100%. And I want that. I want that, and I feel like that's peak. So we've already had, we've already heard the different kind of music that you can get, which is this. But we're gonna equip this because it's stronger. Anyway, goal is I really want to get that item because I want to hear the devs sing. That's my goal. Okay, Certificate of Bravery. I need 4 more of those. Oops, I misread the cook time from 12 to 14 minutes as 22 to 24 minutes. I'd actually cooked my pizza too long. Oh no! Oh no! It's not burnt, is it? You don't have burnt pizza, do you? Oh, unfortunately, we might not. If I do wrap up my streams this week, I may not make it to Zombie World. You know what I mean? Unless I finish this early. But I'll have until like 1 o'clock to wrap up, so we'll see. Anyway. What do I need? Okay. Oh, I remember how to do things. Oh yeah. So a lot of my attacking is going to be mostly just distance attacking and dodging a lot because I cannot afford to. I don't like doing close combat with this type of dude because it's a lot of damage and I don't want to deal with that. So this is just a slow battle, but at least we have a way to get the Certificate of Bravery because I wasn't able to do that with the other guy. Oh, Jesus. No. No, I got hurt. No, I got hurt. Oh, I didn't get hurt this time. It's a bit dark, but not burned. Okay, that's not so bad. Anyway, point is, there is a way to fight him, which is kind of nice. More so than some of the other bosses. La 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 la. Oh yeah, the more I talk. Also, you know what? I could have been playing this game and talking at the same time with all the talking that I did earlier. Oh, fuck. All the talking I did earlier. I could have, use that opportunity to attack him with, because I have microphone control. And now I have no more talking points. So I kind of wasted all my talking material that I could have used to fight this guy. Because, I'm smart. So what else can I talk about? What do y'all want to... What do y'all want to... What do we want to talk about? I exhausted all of my talking points at the start of my stream instead of spacing it out like a normal streamer, and I do that for all of my streams. It's not my smartest move. I could have used. You know what? I do that with my job too. I do all the tasks I need to do at the very start, and then I have nothing left to do for the rest of the shift, and I'm like, well. I just wait for people to show up now. Oh no, that was not very smart. Another part of me, the reason why I probably did all the talking earlier, because I can't really talk and do things, and this requires me to do things. No, don't hurt me, please. I'm too beautiful. Oh, you know what I could talk about? For those who don't know, I did a poll earlier. Was it in the month or a few weeks ago? A couple of weeks ago, right? I did a poll about, about whether I should upload my old VODs, right? So I have so many VODs, right? I got so many VODs and I'm running out of space, so I can't I'm having trouble. Oh shit! I was having trouble saving my VODs because I don't have any more space, and I can't save my more new VODs, more recent streams, and a part of me was like, well, I like my recent streams. I would like to have a record of some of the streams that I have, like any unarchived streams that I have that I can't post on YouTube or anything. I'd like a record of that, so I don't want to like run out of space for that, because that would suck. So I have made a poll in, you know, seeing if y'all were interested in me re-uploading really old VODs, like since debut. And I know Slicer mentioned that they were cool with, they were interested in my music VODs. So I have uploaded that. It's on my queue right now. I'm uploading every Wednesday. So I'm uploading my music ones and some of the gameplay of games that I played previously. Now, here's the thing. I'm starting with 2021. So the quality of those streams are gonna be really shit. But then y'all will get to see where I started, right? Y'all get to see how far I've come. Okay, all right, buddy. That's just not fair, you know? Oh, he doesn't get damage unless I actually hit him with that. Okay, I see. So I do need to get close to him. Anyway, so I think I have currently in my queue Experiments time streams, some Sudoku killer Sudoku gameplay. I think I uploaded my Sonic gameplay, which is really bad. It's really bad. Oh my god. Like, it's really bad. And then I am queuing up Superliminal. At some point I would like to revisit Superliminal. I think there's some, like, extra levels that you can play that would be really fun to especially at a higher quality stream. But, you know. So if you're interested in that, it's I'm queuing it for every Wednesday at 5 Eastern. So if you ever want something to tune into and listen in the background, feel free to listen to it in the background. Of course, it's not live, so it's a different experience. Of course, I know. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. It's a different experience compared to, like, actually tuning into a live stream, you know? Fuck. But I get it. But, like, some people still enjoy that sort of thing. I don't know how much I talk in those. I know back in the day, I talked even more. So much more that, like, I would stop gameplay. I would stop music making just to talk. Like, that's what I did. That used to be my thing. I talked a lot. Nowadays, I don't think I talk as much about stuff. Like, at least at the time, right? If there was any inquiry or a topic or question and I wanted to look it up and stuff, I would look it up live on stream and be like, hey, so this thing says blah 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 blah. But I guess I don't do that anymore. On one hand, it's because I guess I don't do a lot of Experiments time streams like I used to. Fuck, that was a waste. Oh well, that's not my brightest move either. What else? Also, unfortunately, I really am dependent on, I've become dependent on the Google overview, the AI overview, just because it's so easy, and this is the issue, right? If I want to do a deep dive, I actually have to take time and do a deep dive and double check my sources and make sure they're actually good sources, right? But like, there was already a problem before the Google AI overview. There was already an issue that like the first few hits of a Google page would always be just promoted popular links, right? And not sometimes they actually have stuff, but you have to be very careful, right? Is the whole point. Okay, all right, that was not fair. So there was already that issue, and now it's worse. Now it's worse. But yeah, no, I do kind of miss doing that sort of thing. Oh, I didn't even see you teleport to me. The fuck? That was weird. Oh, I'm glad that didn't hit me, because he could have potentially hit me. So there's that. I do miss, you know, talking about random stuff and then me like, you know what, I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing and I'm gonna Google this up. And we're gonna read this article or read this blog or whatever. It was really fun. I think I remember specifically one time we were doing Experiments Time stream and I didn't really get much music done that time. But I was looking up the definition of fruits and I was looking up the definition of fruit and vegetables, right? And then found out that fruits are like a botanist term and vegetable is like a culinary term. And it was really interesting to read all of that. And then I think my favorite thing out of that stream was finding out that strawberries, the fruit part of the strawberry is the seed, and the other part that I thought was the fruit is considered a fleshy receptacle. Needless to say, that was a very long-winded way of saying I found out that the fruit part that I thought was the fruit is called the fleshy receptacle. Amazing. I think I can sell that now. Anyway, I killed the guy, and now we're gonna have to do that 3 more times. Fleshy receptacle, yeah. I'm glad I got your attention with that. That was my goal. My goal with my long-winded rant. Not really rants, just talking. If I can remember what that article was. It's back in 2021, so it'll be a while to find that article again. I'm going to sell the nameless swordsman boots. Sell. Yakin. When you perfect dodge, gain and increase move speed. I think I could sell this now. Oh, it's not for sale. Okay. Alright. You got me? Yeah. It's my favorite thing. I think once that VOD is uploaded, if y'all can find that timestamp, let me know. Okay, you know what? Actually, if anyone can find the timestamp for the time I mentioned fleshy receptacle, let me think of a reward. I need to think of a reward. You know what? We'll get back to the shot. I'll think of a reward that I could do really quickly, because I don't want to tack on more items to my to-do list and be like, you're not gonna see your prize until like a year later. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. I meant to what's the word? I meant to buy more fish, but like, you know, I forgot. So we'll just have to get good. That's the goal. We just have to be good at dodging, so I don't ever have to worry about healing. You know? Well, there goes getting good. Exclusive fleshy receptacle Discord role. You know what? That okay. If anyone can find the time when this VOD comes up, which will be in the next month or so, potentially, I think. I don't remember exactly which one. There's a chance. Oh, I have to double check. Let me find it myself first. Let me find it myself, and then I'll make an event out of it and be like, on this day, if you find the timestamp for when I said this thing, you will get an exclusive role. The fleshy receptacle Discord role. I'll do it. You know what? That's a good idea. I'll do it. But let me find it first. I'll find it first so it's fair. That way I'm not like just blindly sending y'all on a scavenger hunt and then the truth is it never, gets posted, right? If it doesn't get posted, then that's not good. So I'll figure that out first when I have time, and then I'll make an official event of it, just in case anyone wants, I don't know, the fleshy receptacle role. For whatever reason, it'll be at the very top of their roles. Like, it'll be the first thing on their list. Like, if you click on someone's profile name, you know how the roles are in a certain order? We'll put it at the very top so it's the first thing people see if they accidentally or do purposely click on your name in the Discord server. You actually never said it, Mandela effect or whatever. No, I did say it. I did say it. I laughed so hard at it. I remember, it's one of those things. I'll find it. It better not be during a universe where y'all were like hanging out with Virtue White or something like that. Or White Chew. Whatever that is. I also second that. You never said Shackles. How dare you say that? Also, how are you doing, Shackles? I was just telling everyone that this may be my last to second last time streaming Weird RPG, just because I wanna start streaming some other games. But it's been a fun time so far. Also, once I get these headphones, I don't think I'll reach a peak that is better than the headphones. Glad you have been enjoying it. Yeah, it's been a good time. I actually don't know how much more of this game there is. I think I'm still in the beginning, if anything, right? I finished a horror world. I think zombie world's gonna look exactly the same if I really, really want to explore it. Oop. Well, that's not good. Don't hurt me! Oh, you hurt me. It left the boo-boo. I didn't like the boo-boo. Nice. Ah, okay, not so nice. Shit, I didn't dodge in time. We'll do that. I also don't know how much is in this game. Oh, did you have played more than me now, I believe? Oh shit, really? Well, now I have to reconsider. Should I continue playing this game to the end for Shackles? Should I do it for Shackles? I'm gonna write one of these streams. I'm gonna be like, I'm finishing this for Shackles. I'm dedicating the end of this game to Shackles. I don't know, we'll see. I know that every run is different. Like, it has its own seed. Oh, for real? So every gameplay is different. So, does that mean Wait, so okay, does it mean that it's different? Like, do you mean different? Like horror world could be some other world. It doesn't necessarily have to be horror world. It could be Unicorn Fantasy Island, or like, oh shit, I fucked that up. It could be a world that says, "Oh my god," and you fucked that up. You're in a fucked up world now. I just happen to roll on horror and zombie as my instances. It's still those worlds. I mean, like, drops and everything you get and bosses are oh, okay. Wait, bosses are RNG? So, when you say RNG, you mean I may not get this boss in a different instance or something. Wow, that should have hit, but it didn't. And that means you suck, my guy. I mean, I don't mean to taunt you. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. You know what? I just traveled like about a month ago, and I kind of wish I could travel again. Oh no. But this time I kind of want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise, and I want to go on a sleeper train. And I know sleeper trains are expensive, but cruises are more doable. And I keep seeing offers for cruises for like a 3-day cruise, which might be more doable with my current situation. Like I might be able to get 3 days off in a row as opposed to oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to cancel that action. Oh, you might go on a cruise next year? Hey, can I join you? Do you mind if I ask where to? Or is that a secret? No one's allowed to know. Like, shh. You know, the last trip I went on is no secret. I went with a bunch of friends from our community, and y'all know I hung out with Aki and Neff at the start, but I also hung out with Exio, Violet, Kaze, and Melon. So that's not a secret. Like, we've talked about it. Well, I talked about it after the fact, but I know they've talked about it before. Oops. I would have to DM you the info. Oh no, you're good. If it's next year, it might be doable. If it's this year, might not. It'd be less doable. That's only if you're cool with it. You don't have to. You do not have to invite me. You really don't. Which is getting to my point. I invited myself to Exio's trip, by the way. I mean, technically, Exio would have been cool with it either way, whether I invited myself or not. But when Exio said they were going to Las Vegas, I was like, can I join? Cool. No invitation, just, hey. Invite Virtue to your family cruises. Wait, isn't I've been on a lot of cruises with my family. They're fun. I like the idea of being on a cruise, but also, you know, I believe there are pros and cons to it. Also, Caro, how are you doing? Caro, my Pokemon card collection has grown, and I have started 2 new binders. Well, technically 1 binder, and then gonna work on the 2nd binder on top of the 3rd that I already have. I am going to organize my cards by frogs, and I'm going to also have an artist one. So I'm starting the artist one now because I'm still debating on how I'm going to, you know, indicate that this artist, these cards are from this artist, and these cards are from this other artist. I'm still trying to figure that part out, but yeah, I have so many more cards now. Politoed, yes, Politoed needs to be in my collection. I have no Politoed right now. Politoed is so cute. There needs to be more cards of Politoed. Like, that's a good frog. That's an actual good frog Pokemon. There's some good frog Pokemons out there, but Politoed is like, I think is conventionally cute coded compared to the other frog Pokemon, which are cute in my eyes, but may not be conventionally cute. Like Seismitoad, I think has some really cute Pokemon cards of them. Like I have the one where they are looking at a little flower, and it's really cute. But there are some, you know, they're not your, what's the word? When I say the word conventional, do y'all know what I mean? They're not like Hello Kitty cute. Does that make sense? I have to ask, what is the lightning that keeps striking you? It's my ability. It's a microphone control. So you see on the side here, where my fish cursor, it's activated by my microphone. Now, if I'm not close enough to the boss, it just strikes me instead. But if I'm close enough to the boss, you see it striking the boss. It's like an extra attack, an extra range attack that I'm kind of trying to use by talking a lot. But sometimes I'm too far away from them, and if I'm far away from them, then it's not really attacking anyone. It's just telling me that my microphone is working. I suck. Politoed, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Arguably my favorite of the whole line is Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is good. Question. I have a question for Caro. Caro, our resident Pokemon lover on top of a lot of our friends. I did not need to heal. I don't know why I did that. That was a waste. That was a waste of my abilities and my inventory. He's not as angry as Wrath. He has the cute big eyes of Poliwag. Poliwhirl is best boy. It's very good. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh wait, ads. Okay, I'm gonna wait till Carol comes back from ads. Because I got a question for Carol, and for those who are not in ads and are wondering what that question is, remember when I brought up Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur? Yeah, I gotta ask Carol. I'll answer in 1 minute 20. No, you're good, Carol. You're good. I'm just letting chat know the kind of question I'm asking you. We're bringing this topic to you. I could also ask, you know what? I should ask Flair as well. Flair and Cran. I wonder what their opinion would be. Maybe this will help. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to Carol, but you didn't have to do that, but also thank you for subbing Carol. Really, really kind of you. Thank you. Okay, are you free from ads? Does it immediately free you from ads if you get a gift sub? How does that work? Had to refresh? Okay. Alright, you're back? Alright. So I let chat already know what the question, like I talked about it earlier already. But the question is, would you consider Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur frog adjacent or frog creatures, or none at all? Like what's your opinion on that? I lived. Yes, you're alive. Not frogs, toads. Okay, so they have toad-like shapes, right? So I could see that argument. Now all toads are frogs, not all frogs are toads. So with that being said, if they are toad-like, then they are under the category of frog. My argument is that they're not toad or frog-like enough for me to collect them. Despite I think my shallow search into it, I think there was some source that said that they confirmed that the inspiration design for them is kind of frog toad, but it's not like the main. Was it the main? It was a very brief, shallow dive. But the reason why I don't want to collect Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, not that they're not good Pokemon, they're good Pokemon, they're really good Pokemon. If I were to start collecting them, they're expensive cards, but like there are some nice singles, right? Bulk 1 cent, 5 cent items. It's just they have these ear-like things that, okay, the horned frog was mentioned earlier, so they could be inspired by that, but because of the ears and because of the way that like they're designed and the claws and they're Exio and Cypher mentioned that they're more like dinosaur-like, and I can see that. I can see they're like very dinosaur-like. They got like patterns that look like scales. They got a tooth. I think there are some frogs that have teeth. I don't remember exactly which ones. I could be wrong. I have to look this up. There's just something about them that just wasn't frog-like enough for me to add them to my collection. But I want to ask you what your thoughts are. Anyway, that's a very long-winded way of saying I'm not collecting Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur and putting them in my frog collection. If I were to collect them, they would go in my regular binder. I'm not going to exclude them altogether from my collection. If I find a pretty card of them, I'm going to collect it. But I don't think they're frog enough. You know what I mean? Let's see if Shackless could actually steal my arms. Or do I have to reset my thing again? Did it not go off? Mix it up. What are you doing? Why are you broken? Command history. Here we go. Or I can just let me steal them. No. Wait, did none of my items go off? Did the steel right arm not go off? I swore it did. Okay, well, we're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel... I thought the right one went off. I'm so sorry. Did it not go off earlier? I thought it did. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to do Shackles first, and then I'm going to return some points to people. Because I thought I made it work, but then it just stopped working. I might have to update some things. That might be what's happening. Okay, we'll start with right arm.
Shackles is attempting to steal Virtue's right arm. They need to roll a 2, 4, or 6 to succeed. Let's see how well they do.
I have.
Darn, you rolled a 5.
Damn.
Try again in 30 minutes.
Okay, let's try that.
Shackles is attempting to swipe Virtue's left arm. They need to roll a 1,
Minus
3,
one
or 5 to succeed.
Comparatively, I think this might be better.
Let's see if they can today.
And then I will sell. Oh, congrats!
Congratulations, you rolled
No
a 1.
reroll. You got an
I
arm.
will swipe Virtue's
That's
left
good
arm
enough.
now.
You got 1.
Enjoy.
I'm waiting for it to actually drop. Okay, we've got a left arm timer on. I'll trade you Carol for a reroll. Tempting. But here's the thing: is Carol up for trade? That's the thing. Did I not hydrate? If I'm gonna hydrate, well, yeah, blah 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 blah. What? What? Carol, are you up for trade? Can people trade you in? Okay, I'm gonna return these because unfortunately they didn't go off, and then I'm going to complete everything. Complete. Yeah. What trade? Also looking up info, but yeah, please. Oh yeah, okay. So you see them as told like. Maybe I'm just particular about my frogs. Or maybe I secretly do not want to collect Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Ivysaur for a frog collection, because that means trying to collect them all, and they got some expensive cards. And I'll be so sad if I cannot purchase the expensive cards. I'm gonna buy 9 more and 10 more. Should be good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm gonna have to make some money at some point, because once I've collected 2 more from this guy, I'm probably gonna have to go back to one of the worlds and just make money. I think you just don't want to collect them. It's okay though. It's your collection at the end of the day. No! I think I have a Bulbasaur. Hold on. They're cute. But also keep in mind, the fun part about collecting isn't in doing it all at once, but gradually seeing it grow. You're absolutely right. I've been enjoying looking at my collection and be like, look how full my binder is with all this pretty art. And then when I show people, I'm like, look at these 2 cards, they actually match. And like, these cards have the same artist, blah, 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 that sort of thing. And it's kind of interesting on what I'm interested in cards versus when my friend shows me cards and they give me Pokemon facts alongside them. And I'm like, that is very cool. Tell me more. And also laughing at the scalpers. Yeah, I don't care for scalpers. I really don't. I literally only look at cards from like the bulk bin. Richie, the discerning frog enthusiast. Oh, speaking of frog enthusiast, for that particular collection, I have a spreadsheet that is on top of my Dex app that has all the cards that I have already in my collection and cards that I'm looking for. I have a spreadsheet that has a list of Magic the Gathering cards that I want to collect that are frogs. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's not many of them that have frogs. I think right now I've also included One Piece cards. There's only 2 frog cards that might be collectible, and then the other cards are, let me actually open this up. Spreadsheet frog, ultimate frog card collecting. Okay, so I added One Piece, right? And in my One Piece one, there is 2 of them that is just like frog cards that you could probably just get. One of them Koala told me about. And then the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that feature a frog is all Usopp from Wano era. And those are some expensive cards, so that's not happening. I heard Magic the Gathering. Yeah, you did hear. Oh, a few things, by the way. Well, what's up, Kara? What's up? What's up? What's up? What did you find? While you're finding things... Oh, I saw my... Oh, that's why I didn't see my phone. It's because it's charging right now. I'm putting a pause on this for now. Give me a second. Number the first. The Bulbasaur line is amphibious. Okay, so amphibious... That's cool. Amphibious could mean that they're... Okay, they don't have a tail, so that... Without the tail, then they definitely lean frog and toad. But if they are in the amphibious line, that includes salamanders, not lizards, salamanders. Well, I can only think of salamanders, actually. There are other critters that are considered amphibious. Let's look at amphibians. See, I was just talking about how I like stopping everything I'm doing to do a Google search on things. One day we're gonna go back to that vibe of like, I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing and we're just gonna talk. Newts, I forgot about newts, sorry about that. So frogs, toads, which are technically a category of frog, salamanders, newts, axolotls are like water-based salamanders, or lizards, or newts, or something. Ohms, I haven't heard of ohms before. Sicilians are like they're like snake-like frogs. Not frogs. Why I say frogs? Snake-like amphibians. But they don't have feet, do they? Then Wikipedia says are ectothermic and amniotic four-limbed vertebrate animals that constitute the class Amphibia. A Mexican burrowing Sicilian. Hold on. Do they have legs? I was under the impression they don't have legs. Let alone four. See, they're limbless. So why would you add four-limbed? You should have. Wikipedia needs to fix their stuff and not write four limbs, because if you're including Sicilians, they don't have limbs. You're excluding them just from that. They are superficially similar to reptiles like lizards, but unlike reptiles and other amniotes, require access to water bodies to breed. So any amphibian requires water to breed. I said it earlier, U for Virtue's arm. Third, mostly, Pokemon Company is working against scalpers. Aside from the extra security features they added to the Pokemon Center website, they're now banning slabbed cards and cards worth over 1k. So yes, I did see that. Good on them. Good on them for trying to do something about it. My friend wanted to try to get some Chaos Rising stuff, and in one of her shops there was a limit per customer that day. They actually said limit to 2 items per customer. So they actually tried to implement something for the cards in general, as opposed to previous releases where they allowed them to purchase like 20 items at once, which we saw firsthand. That was crazy. I never really saw that before. What did you just do to Sicily? No, not Sicilians. Sicilians, not Sicilians. Damn it. I'm not saying people from Sicily have no limbs. Although maybe there is someone who's Sicilian and doesn't have limbs, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just saying that the Wikipedia article is contradicting itself in including Sicilian creatures by including them and yet excluding them all at once. Anyway, point is, I wanted to look at Amphibious, and you know right what. Okay, I can see Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur do have toad-like features, right? They you can't argue they don't look toad-like. They are very, like, they got the roundness, they got stubby arms and legs, and I'm like, I try to argue that, but then I'm thinking of the common rain frog, and I'm like, you know what, I can't really argue that. So let me look up Bulbasaur really quick. Let me look at Ivysaur really quick. I think it's also the fact that they have a flower on the back, which is throwing me off, because in they're more turtle-like. And oh yeah, that's what it is. I thought they were more turtle-like than they were frog-like. And turtles are great, but turtles are turtles. Frogs are frogs. Squirtle is a turtle. That is true. Squirtle is his actual turtle. Venusaur, the Bulbasaur line, in my eyes was like, their design is kind of turtle-like, but they're not turtle-like. It's like a mixture of turtle, dinosaur, frog. Okay, so yeah, the thing that made me say I'm not including them in my frog collection was they've got teeth. They've got actual, like, calcium teeth. They got like actual claws that look like bone claws and bone teeth. They got ears. They've got, the ears threw me off. They gave off more like cat, like Wolverine. Yeah, like Wolverine. They that had ears. Right? Now, if you look at Bulbasaur, their ear design, they look more closer to a horned frog or a horned toad than the other evolutions in their line. Ivysaur has like the black inner design, like inner ear design that makes it more like an ear, and Venusaur also has that. So Venusaur and Ivysaur both are, well, Venusaur more has the texture of has skin that's more toad-like in texture. I spelled Venusaur wrong. No, I didn't spell Venusaur wrong. What the fuck? Google, why would you say that? See, Venusaur gives off a certain type of toad, but still has ears. Ivysaur, I don't know. Something about it gives me more cat-like. Cat-frog combination. And also Bulbasaur gives cat-frog. I don't know. A part of me just, I don't know, they just aren't frog enough for me. Like design of some of our frog Pokemon out there are very obviously frog, that when I see Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and Venusaur, it's like, it's hard for me to... And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to think of this, like, do they qualify to be in my frog binder? Some frogs and toads have teeth, but it's mostly for gripping. Okay. Maybe I don't know my frogs. Maybe, you know what? Conclusion. I'm just a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur hater. Just like I hate Leos, I guess I also hate Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. Squirtle and Charmander all the way. It's nice that the lightning attacks your enemies when you talk, but do you think your character gets a jolt every time you talk and the lightning strikes them because there's no enemies around? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I've never thought of them as frogs. I thought of round plant dogs. I also, you know what, they kind of, you could argue they kind of are like dog cat like the specific dogs that have the ears up, or like the cats with the ears up. They're more like that. It's okay, you don't like them. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have our favorites. I like Ditto. The best part of Pokemon is every Pokemon is someone's favorite. Oh no, my Ditto stickers are falling off. No! Okay, I am going to see if there's a Bulbasaur in my collection. And with the way that I've set up my cards, Bulbasaur should be at the very front if I had a Bulbasaur card, or an Ivysaur card, or a Venusaur card. So I didn't even have to take this whole binder out to know that it's not there. I like Ditto knocks down all the stickers. No, I have Ditto stickers on my binder, but the way I have it set up kind of made them bent out of shape. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, let me see if it's in my artist collection. It's probably not, though. Now I'm wondering if I'm just a hater. So I'm collecting Akira Egawa, and I see no Bulbasaur in this collection. I'm collecting Kerama Hadaitai Kowarakai, and no Bulbasaur. Masako Tomi, I know they don't have Bulbasaur, because I've been literally staring at their work and they don't have Bulbasaur. Musho doesn't have Bulbasaur. I have a lot of sidekicks from this person. Sekio, they don't have a Bulbasaur, I don't have a collection, I don't have a Bulbasaur from them if they did have one. But I have the whole, Oddish line from this art. The art for Sekio, for Oddish is really nice. You know, one of these days I will do another hand cam stream and show y'all my collections, but I'm just waiting for my third binder to come in. Shibuzo doesn't have, I don't have a Bulbasaur or anything from there. Shinji Kanda, I want to collect more of them, but no Bulbasaur. Okay, alright. Shinya Komatsu, no Bulbasaur. And the art for this artist is really good. Tomokazu Komiya. Yeah, no Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm just a hater, man. Shit. You know what? We all can change. Maybe one day I can become... I can learn to love Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, and I can learn. Maybe if I put it like this, maybe the little stickers will stay. Okay. I can learn. So what were we doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta fight this enemy 2 more times. You don't have to. It's okay. No. Now I have to. Now I have to learn to love them, and now I have to include them in my frog collection. You know what that means? I gotta go look into my friends' duplicates and see if they have any duplicate Bulbasaurs and stuff. Honestly, chalk it up to design choice. It's still a really good design. Don't get me wrong, really unique. Because if you look at, no offense to Squirtle and Charmander, but Charmander is a salamander with fire on its tail. Squirtle is just a standing turtle that's blue. Really classic designs. You know what Charmander looks like. You know what Squirtle looks like right away. Bulbasaur has the most unique design as a creature, as a pocket monster, in comparison to the other starters. If you look into the next evolutionary line, I forgot. What's the next one up from Charmander? Is it Charmeleon? It is Charmeleon. Same deal, but with a horn. Still a shame we didn't get the original Blastoise design. What was the original Blastoise design? Oh, and Wartortle? Squirtle, Wartortle. Okay, so Wartortle was basically like same turtle design, but with wings for horns and a water tail. And then Charmeleon is a lizard with fire on its tail and a horn, one horn. And then Blastoise, a little bit more unique, but still the turtle with ears and blasters on their back, and again, turtle shaped. Whereas Charizard is a dragon, but if you think about it, it's a big lizard with wings and 2 horns. I think arguably Bulbasaur is the more unique design out of the 3 starters, along with Ivysaur, along with Venusaur. Now, you know what I could have done? I could have started this battle and talked about all of that, and then all of my attacks would actually go to the guy. It would not be wasted. But again, I wasted a topic talking about it outside of battle, which is what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do. I always stop what I'm doing. Oh, I walked into that. That was not my brightest move. Original design didn't have the cannons on the back. He has a long tail, swirling tail, and fin ears. Okay, so that would make sense to me in terms of evolution design after seeing Wartortle. You know, because from Squirtle to Wartortle, you see the change with the ears and the tail. So you would assume it would continue on from there, right? Like the one for Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard makes sense because Charmeleon has the horn. You know, has the 1 horn. If he had tiny wings, it might work too, you know. Okay, well. Is there like a behind the scenes like draft of the old Blastoise? Because I would love to see that. I love Blastoise. The Squirtle line is my favorite, but I would have loved the original. Yeah, there are pics. Okay. You know, I forgot that they had. Okay, so let's talk about the evolution line. Okay. Which, by the way, I should not be the one to be talking about Pokemon, only because I'm super green. Yes, I grew up with Pokemon, but not in the same way that a lot of my peers have grown up with Pokemon. I'm very, like, outside of the realm. So those are my credentials. The most I've done with Pokemon was when I was in grade 1 or something. My babysitter's son was really obsessed with Pokemon, that they have all 151 Pokemon figures, and they would ask me to roleplay Pokemon with them. And by roleplay Pokemon, I mean the Pokemon it's basically like Pokopia. We were basically roleplaying Pokopia in 2001. Wait, that kind of doxes my age a little bit if you can math, but you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Virtue, please do not feel that way. Please send pics. Anyway, that said, I'm going to still talk about it because it is currently interesting me. So, evolutions. This is before Pokemon collecting. I came across something. I forgot. Was it a reel? Was it an article? Probably a reel. Someone mentioned in their reel that they had plans for a flying type evolution, and the reason why they chose not to do it was because it was too close to a fan design. And a part of me was like, that's unfortunate. And another part of me was like, wait a second, why not just buy the rights? Why not just pay that artist and be like, you know what, the design is really close and you like the design, why not just pay them? Why not? You know? What's the issue? So those were my thoughts. And I would have loved to see what it could have looked like. You know, if they decided not to release it, at least just show us what it could have looked like. Which fan art design what was it? I'm so curious now, but we'll never. Have they shown it? Do they have behind the scenes content of this, or are they unable to show it because now it's infringing on someone's fan art, and so we'll never know which one it was that was so close to the design? That's kind of upsetting. That one fan would have been so happy to have gotten all that money from that. Right. Like, they could have probably thought of some sort of, sorry, I have to turn off my alarm. Some sort of deal, right? So, anyway, we don't gatekeep here. Lit experience is still experience, and the only way to learn is by asking the questions. You have as much authority to talk about Pokemon as anything really as anyone else. Oh, thank you, Caro. I appreciate it. They won't show it, and I don't think it was included in the leaks. Oh, there are leaks? Oh, here's a question. So this is something that was brought up in, like, as I'm getting into Pokemon collecting. Of course, my feed, my phones and devices are listening to me, and so it's showing me Pokemon stuff, right? And I think I came across a reel. Is it Wind and Waves? Is that the next Pokemon that's coming up? Wind and Waves. So the starters came up, like they released what the starter Pokemon look like, and people are picking favorites, and one creator was mentioning how let's not pick too soon because you don't know what their evolution's gonna look like, because in recent years Pokemon evolutions have gone from animal-like to humanoid, and I just am curious about what y'all think about that, because on one hand, some of the humanoid designs are, like, you know, kind of reminiscent to some Digimon designs. Kind of reminds, like, you know, they're not bad. Well, on the other hand, there's some that I'm like, wait, how does it go from this evolution to this? Why are they like this? Admittingly, I think at first I didn't want to collect the frog Pokemon because I didn't like Greninja. Because, like, Froakie and Frogadier, classic frog designs, but then Greninja's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Greninja has grown on me. I do like Greninja now. But that's just my thoughts. My thoughts, you know? Like, some of them, okay, and some of them, I don't know how I feel about that. even more happy because they're already a friend if they're designing their own. Right. Like they could have just, if it was so close, maybe what they could have done is this could have been an opportunity to hire an artist, a character designer for Pokemon that they could have, included in the repertoire. But no, they decided to be like, no one gets to be happy now. And I think there were some comments like blaming the artist for like this is what we can't have nice things because of fan artists, blah blah blah. And I'm like, how is that a fan artist's fault? It shouldn't be. But I did send over the Blastoise. Oh, okay, I'll take a look in a moment. I didn't like them at first, but they're growing on me. I like the Derpy dog. He's so precious. I think is it the I forgot. Are there names for them now? There's a fire dog. Is it a fire dog, a grass bird, and a water lizard? Those are basically the designs, right? It's always the same cycle of a new release. Yes, those are them. Okay. So here's the thing: when I saw the water lizard Pokemon, I'm sorry, I don't know their names yet. I don't have them memorized. Oh, Pombon! That's a good name. It's a Pomeranian. It's a fiery Pomeranian, right? That's basically what that is. I always pick water types. No, you don't. You just showed me your fire deck, did you not? I'm kidding. I am joking. Do you actually... Okay, sorry, not to call you out, but do you have a card deck specifically for, like, water types? Whoops. Just from my interest of, like, cards alone, clearly I need to prepare a psychic deck if I were to ever play the game. That said, if fairy types were back in fashion, I would collect fairy types. I just got the Amarouge coin to match the deck too. Nice. See, I remember things. Oh yeah, as I was saying, so the water lizard Pokemon, the water Pokemon starter. So here's the thing: isn't there I swore there's a water type lizard Pokemon that exists. That I looked at because I was looking at frog type Pokemons and it was amphibious. That design and the water starter design look very similar, and I'm wondering, like, did they forget about this Pokemon? I gotta remember what it was. You know what? I'm gonna pause everything and get my phone. One moment. I can't keep talking in I was gonna say integers. Give me a second. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this Pokemon. I'll look at the Pokedex. Well, not my Pokedex, my Dex app, and I'm gonna look at through the generations and not owned generations. I'm just gonna look. I cancel that. I'm just gonna look through generations. It's not in the 151, that's for sure. Generation 2. Oh, I'm not gonna have it. I just want to see it. I can't believe I forgot about Mudkip. Mudkip's good. Oh, see, I also considered getting Lotad, because Lotad gives me more frog vibes than Bulbasaur. But the thing is, Lotad is more... because of the bill on Lotad, it's more platypus. It's more platypus coated. Lombre and Lotad are either platypus... No, Lotad is platypus coated and Lombre is more Kappa coated. And that's not the same, because Kappas are more turtle-like. I haven't decided what water type to focus my deck on yet. I always pick water starters, so Blastoise might be good, but I need to look up cards look at what's its rotation and look up how abilities could work together. You should show that off when you get a chance when you're done, because I want to know. Give me a second. I'm still looking for this Pokemon so I know what I'm talking about. Or I could be completely wrong and I could be dumb. No, I don't think that's the one. Okay, sorry, give me a second. I don't think I've seen the evolution for Turtwig. No, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to look for... I'm looking for... Oh, I forgot to... Okay, so I also have Krogunk and Toxicroak. I like Krogunk. I don't like Toxicroak as a design. Like, it's not for me. That said, it's still a frog-like design. It still does its job in being frog-like. It's still good. But it's just not my favorite. But I like Krogunk. They're poison Pokemon. I wonder if they were inspired by the poison Dartfrog. My first deck was from the digital TCG. I learned to play that way, but I quickly ditched the starter deck to use an advanced free deck. It was Hisuian Zoroark deck. I like to learn and play things the hard way at times so I get a better breadth of how to play the game. Oh, for real? I find that, like... Okay, to each their own, right? I always find doing the hard things first is, like, hard for me. I like building my skills from starting to end. Like, I would not want to jump into the thick of things off the bat. And that's... I think that's most people. So I do find doing it the other way a very unique way of learning, but I can also see that, because if you're in the thick of it, right, you could probably... I don't know, I guess I can't imagine that for myself. So, I just think that's a little harder to do. Yes, has been told. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is this thing? You know what? I'm dumb. You know what I could have done? I'm dumb. Also...
Okay,
Did
cool.
that do anything?
It's time to give back the left arm.
Fuck, it didn't do anything. Hold on. I forgot that at some point I have to return... Yeah, everything's broken on my side, so
okay,
at some point,
cool.
Refresh
It's time
everything.
to give back the left arm.
I'll do that in a moment, Shackles. Let me at least return this first. I think it's action groups. Oh shit, it's not. Fuck. What is it? Commands. It's my... Oh! Did it actually do it and I wasn't paying attention? Okay, alright, so I had to manually set this up. So let me manually set it up. It's 12 now. I have like 40 minutes. Maybe I do need a second stream. Commands, timers, redeems, channel points. I originally made a bunch of characters on various servers of various races in FF14. My stream character was a Lalafell Marauder, but my off-stream main was a Vieira Ninja because I heard it was difficult but fun and I wanted to challenge myself. Oh shit! Yeah, Ninja would be difficult. Ninja and Black Mage. Well, I don't know if Black Mage is difficult now. Nope, I blame Kara. Giving back that left arm? Well, we'll see if you can get it first.
Shackles is attempting to steal Virtue's right arm.
For someone starting the game, it
They
was
need to
interesting.
roll
Did
a
you
2,
enjoy
4,
being a
or
VR
6
ninja?
to succeed. Let's see how well they do.
Especially memorizing inputs. I find the DPS rotation isn't too bad. I was a Vieira for a little bit,
You
and I
rolled a 1.
loved being a Vieira. And
Better
then I was
luck
like,
next time. Shackles
yeah,
is attempting.
but I miss being a Lalafell, and I went back to Lalafell. Like, the Vieira is cute. I'm a hot bunny girl. And I was like, but I still miss being my cute potato self. Okay, all the audio stopped working. What the fuck? Okay, everything's broken on my stream. Maybe I just have to reset my stream entirely. Like, one day, just reset everything on my side. I love being a potato. I love being a potato. As soon as a male Viera was available, I made the character. There was a time where I said, if male Vieras existed, I am going to change everything and become a male Viera. And then male Viera was available, and I had come up with like a design and everything and the name change and stuff. But then once I started playing, I was like, I can't do it. I fell in love with my potato so much. Does this mean I get a refund since it's broken? No, because I manually input it for you, and it said 0. You don't get anything. The reason I picked Marauder Lalafell was because I thought it would be hilarious to be a tiny tank. Yeah, tiny tank is good. It's also, I think in there is a small Lalafell tank somewhere in the gameplay as well that they're really, really good. Somewhere, wherever that is. I can't tell you where because I don't know how far you are. I don't know how far you are in the game, so I'm gonna stop talking right now. Now, see, why can't I just keep on dodging perfects, you know? Because then I heal that way and I don't have to waste my shit. Nice. Ah, shit, I didn't dodge properly. Oh, I didn't get to see the Blastoise yet. Okay, hold on. Let me pause real quick. I would have loved that Blastoise! That would have been so good. I think that would have worked so good. He's also super cheeky. Yeah, he looks super cheeky. It's really cute. It's good. It's a good Blastoise. The Blastoise we have now is well, now I like that so much more before the other one. They made the sprite. They made the sprite and then decided, nope, it's too whimsical. We're gonna give him guns instead. Damn. Pokemon took away from us. Okay, can you stop that? That's very rude. Yeah, this is rude. They took away. But you know how is it Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Poliwag? Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath, right? Politoed is part of that evolution line, right? It can diverge. They could do that. They still have an opportunity where, you know, Wartortle could diverge into that old Blastoise design. So in some island that you haven't explored yet in Pokemon could potentially have that Blastoise. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Politoed evolved with the King's Rock, I think. Is that Neko? Hello, Neko. Interesting that this is a thing now. Surprised it's only been 1 year. Has it only been 1 year? Damn. Neko, you haven't subscribed long enough. I'm very disappointed. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine me being disappointed because people don't subscribe long enough? Crazy. Neko, I'm only Neko, I'm teasing. How are you doing, Neko?
Welcome, Neko Mark II.
I hope you're doing okay. Okay, I could sell that because I already have that. I need to kill him one more time and then I have to go make money. I mean, aside from divergent evolutions like a Poliwag line, they also have regional variants like Alolan Raichu. Yeah, there's Alolan versions. Is Galarian also a regional as well? Because I have a Galarian Ponyta, and it's so good. I love it. Doing alright. Sounds good. Sound good. How many? 5 and 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I gotta do that one more time. Yeah, one more time, and then I have to make money, and then we're gonna get this helmet. And then, you know what? I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something we can do so we can actually fully enjoy this DJ hood. Alolan Hisuian? I haven't seen Hisuian. That's my first time hearing that. There are also future and ancient paradox Pokemon. I have seen those. The future ones are like the robot looking ones, and the ancient ones are, well, they're ancient, aren't they? You know what the future Pokemon kind of remind me of? You know how Sonic has Metal Sonic? It gives off that vibe. Future and ancient ones have really weird names too. Like Iron Bundle. I remember that one. Walking Wake. Is that the ancient version of the Suicune? Am I wrong? What's next, Hyrulean? Legend of Zelda Pokemon collab, when? Shackles, don't make me get the spray bottle. Ah, shit. Oh, that didn't pop. Shoops. My bad. Has anyone here been playing Pokopia? And if so, can you tell me what your experience has been like so far? Also, if you have any footage of Pokopia that you don't mind sharing, maybe I could make a Discord thread for that, because I'd like to live vicariously through others, please, because I won't be able to play Pokopia in this lifetime, maybe. unless I'm really old and retired. I'm like, you know what? It's time to play Pokopia. It's time to get me that Switch 2. Oh, you have not? Oh, damn. Would you like to live vicariously through others? As in, let me go find someone who is playing Pokopia to send footage to us? I do want to play Pokopia. Apparently, if you like Animal Crossing, it has everything and more. Speaking of which, I've been playing Heartopia, but this entire week I've just been so busy I haven't gotten back into Heartopia. Which, Heartopia is a free-to-play game that has aspects of Animal Crossing and some other... Animal Crossing and My Sims. That's what it reminds me of. Oh shit! And to you! Thank you for the raid! Welcome raiders from you to you! Oh, that's a cute message. That's a cute raid message. How are you doing, you? What were you streaming? Hold on, let me pause. Let me shout you out. And then, what were you playing? For those who are joining and don't know who I am, my name is Virtue, and I don't look this stressed all the time.
Check out the Anti-Ua over on Twitch.
The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I like how that rhymes. How's that? The honeymoon phase of that game passed for me. I honestly forgot about the. Oh, you forgot about it. I've seen, because again my devices are listening to me. Pokopia does show up on my feed as well, and I'll see some stuff, and it'll be, yeah, you know, really, it's cute. It's a cute game, and I want to play it. I want to play it, but like I don't want to buy Switch 2. I don't. But if I were to get Switch 2, there are 2 games that I would want. But I know I won't play it, so like I'm like I won't find time to play it. And there's so many PC games that I can play instead. You know, like I just like I can't afford that right now. I can't afford to be buying something that I might not play all the time. I sent you the original Hisuian Zora and Zora arc, by the way. They were from Legends Arceus. It's a great Switch title. I do have, you know what? I could play Pokemon games on just, you know, the Switch. The first Switch game. Hold on. Original Zora and Zora arc, and then the Hisuian. Ooh! I like the variants. I like the fact that there are Pokemon that have variants, because I feel like it's kind of cool seeing how these Pokemon grew up in their areas. They're really pretty. I had a great time. It's really, really long series. Oh shoot! How many streams in are you for the game? We were story locked into finishing the minigame, and I loved it. And then we participated in a race, and one of our party members accidentally went berserk. Shit. Wait, what do you mean by accidentally? Like, in a bad way or in a good way? I don't... How should I react to that? As in, like, should I be like, hell yeah? Or like, oh no? Finishing a fishing minigame? Oh, it's locked into finishing a fishing minigame. Shoot. Wait, are you unable... When you say story locked, are you able to fix it? Or like... So like it was supposed to be a race, and then he went, ha! Oh, damn. Okay, so you loved it, and then you participated in a race. Okay, the fishing minigame is supposed to be a race. Is what I am trying to understand. Is my brain broken? But thank you for sending your raid over. If you do have to raid and run, totally understand, because, I don't know, time zone for you or whatever, but I know it's like midnight for me. Now, in my case, I'm gonna go to work in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna be up. But for some of y'all, y'all may not want to be up this late, so if you need a rest, go ahead. Sorry, I put that in a confusing way. We did 2 mini games, a fishing one and a racing around town one. Okay, so you got story locked into finishing a fishing mini game, so you got to finish the mini game. You loved the mini game, and then you did a racing around town one, and your party members went berserk during the race. Was it a good or bad berserk? See, I still don't. Is it like huzzah, or should I be like, oh no, that's bad? That's what I'm trying to understand here. Please don't hurt me. I'm too fleshy for that. Says regular human beings. I am a regular human being. Human beings say that, right? Please don't hurt me. I'm too fleshy for that. Everyone was like, must have been the adrenaline, so they don't know he went berserk. Ooh, okay. Well, more importantly, did you win the race? Did it matter who won? Did you get prizes at the end? Did you get the prize? Let me see the shinies. Oh, I like the blue and black shiny. The purple and gray. The purple and gray kinda, I see how that works, but like with the brown, I don't know. I guess that's not for me. But the Hisuian shinies are really good. The Hisuian shiny versions are really nice. Oh, absolutely, the Berserk guy was on my team. Okay, it's a good thing. He went Berserk and y'all won it. Okay, it's a good thing. Congratulations. Glad your team member, party member went Berserk and helped y'all win the race, you know? That's good. Hell yeah. I like the purple and gray, but I would have preferred it if they kept it. Oh yeah, it would have been. Yeah, yeah. You know, blue and gray would have been a classic, classic combo too. I think what threw me off with that shiny in particular is the saturated dark brown with the muted purple and gray. I don't know. It's not my favorite combination of shades. Purple, gray, brown, and gray can work together, but it just, I don't know, something about it wasn't working for me. But I really do like the Hisuian versions. They're really cool. And like, who doesn't like a classic white purple color or white blue icy combination of colors? It's really nice. It was possible to lose, but we won, so we got some bonus items. Heck yeah. Congrats to getting bonus items. Are you how far are you in completing the game? Like how much more does you and your party members have until you complete the game, if you don't mind me asking? Like, are you at the start of it? Are you 25% in? 75% in? Maybe not completed the game yet, because it looks like you still got some gameplay still. Shit. I was hoping to dodge that, but like instead I was just being stupid delay. So I'm like game 4 out of 5. I'm in chapter 3 of I don't know how many. Oh, it's a series. So you're playing the 4th game right now. I thought you meant the game itself was a very long game. Which, I mean, it sounds like it is a long game, but also a long series. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, I'm assuming you're enjoying it. Okay, I really hope I can get... Because, like, after I fight this boss, I have to go get some... I gotta get some money, and then I gotta at least have some gameplay with the DJ hood before we wrap up the stream. So hopefully I can finish this before 1:30. 1:30 is probably like really calling it close because I need to get ready for work. Oh no, the games are also long, plus being a long series. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. My god, why do you turn around? God damn it, man! I love this guy. There we go. I actually dodged that time. I did not dodge that time. One continuous story too. I'm so sorry for... No, you're good. I was the one who brought up Pokemon, you know. And I was the one who asked questions. So you're absolutely fine. No, me being distracted is par for the course. This is going back to my roots. I was talking about how I was re-uploading my old VODs, and my old VODs I talk so much and get so distracted so easily. I had not what's the word? I had not honed the art of multitasking where I'm streaming and talking at the same time. I still haven't. To be quite honest. I still have to stop every now and again and be like, hey, so I'm gonna talk about this thing before I continue streaming, you know? Roots, I didn't know you were part plant. Oh, ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. What makes this RPG weird, by the way? That's a good question. Side yaps are natural. Yeah. The yaps are good. I mean, that's why people are tuned in, right? Because they want to hear me yap. If they just want gameplay, they can play the game. Right? Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the kind of confidence we need to go into this. I apologize a lot for talking a lot, actually. I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to be better. Wooden doll, learning something new every day. I'm not a wooden doll? I actually don't know what I'm made of. That's a question for Aki. I gotta ask Aki what I'm made of. Lore-wise, they're the ones who offered the doll body in the first place, so I gotta ask them what it's made of. Just know Virtue is not I am not a puppet. Exactly. Thank you for reiterating that. I'm digitalizing cards, so I'm enjoying game and yapping. Oh, thanks, Cypher. I'm trying not to talk. No, lock it. Well, in this case, talking is a bonus because I have an extra attack by talking. Okay, determines weapon ability based on your graphics card. After being attacked for some time, the attack will summon the Great Destruction Sword. See, that's good and all, but I'm not using that right now, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. Where you read in reverse. Are you doing the thing again? I'm doing the thing again where I read in reverse, but when you mention I read in reverse, I don't read in reverse. Of course you don't do it then. Yeah, I do it exactly how I did it in previous times, where I read everything in reverse except when you actually mention it. I remember. Good old days, you know? Glad we could recreate that. Oh, have you chance played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne? I have not. I know you like Persona. Persona's like a not a parody. I want to say trajectory, but I don't think it's correct either. It's not based off of either. Fuck, what's the word? I don't know. They're connected to in some degree. Persona spin-off, that's a word. It's called spin-off. It's called spin-off. I'm an idiot. Do I want to use this one or do I want to use this one? I think this one. I lied, I don't want to use that one. Oh wait, I do want to use this one, right? This one has the swords? Oh yeah, the talking swords, yeah. Is it this one? I thought this one was the one with the talking swords. Is this not the one with the talking swords? Yeah, it is a... No. Wait, no, this is a talking sword. Oh. Oops. I've been using that. La 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 la. Okay, so the talking swords were not activated during the boss battle because I need more enemies in the area for that to work. So some of y'all didn't even get to see that I have another microphone control ability, which is, you know, swords. So I come here to fight for money. So I'm just gonna fight everything in the space and just, you know, make money. And hopefully I'll have enough to have the DJ thing, and then I will after that, what's the word? Maybe fight the boss again. And once I fight the boss again, I could, what's the word? Oh, I used to like change the abilities before I go back into the, that's fine. Wait, Persona is a spin-off? That's amazing. Wait, are you being sarcastic? Persona is a spin-off, yes. Most of the SMT games are spin-offs. You're not? What am I not? Sorry, I forgot. I prefer to spin on. It's a very fun shirt to spin on. That's funny. I like that. Virtue liked that. Thumbs up. Oh, you did not know Persona was a spin-off. Yeah, Persona is a spin-off. No, Persona is a spin-off. Mainline series is just Shin Megami Tensei. Are you supposed to have game audio right now? Yes. Is it not working? I thought it was on this entire time. Is it too low? It's on. It's just on the low side. How about that? We're gonna need game audio at some point when I purchase the thing, so it's good to check now. Is it still not going? It's saying that it's there. Oh, you hear it now? Good. Okay, so it was just too low. That's all. That's okay. You didn't need game audio before. Will it make it here? Will this be better? Is this better? Would you prefer this? Oh, so to answer your question, Auntie, what makes this weird is that the drops, the equipment drops or whatever drops you get, have very unique mechanics to them. Such as I have an item on me that allows me to use my voice to summon lightning, and then my gloves has changed the music of this area, or well, wherever I go. So there's that. I had a pair of pants that was affected. Well, gave me a specific skill based off of my graphics card. I hear it now. I hear the zaps. Oh yeah, yeah. So all the drops are random, as Shackles has pointed out, because Shackles is the one who got us this game. All the runs are random. Items are randomized. I got this really cool thing that shot out fire. But my current sword item, when there are more than one enemy in the area, more than one enemy in the area. Yeah, I said that right. I also have floating swords that are affected by the sound of my voice. So it's been interesting in that sense. I think that's the weird part of this. Lore-wise, I am not playing this game for the lore. There is lore happening, but I'm definitely not playing for the lore. Because the lore is I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's meh. It's meh. I don't really care for it. It's meh. Also, thank you for the 30 bits for gigantifying an emote. Ardana is a very good emote, it's a very cute dancing emote. I have so much I need to update, honestly. I feel like my streams need new shiny things. But we're not gonna get to making anything shiny on my stream until I can get back into the groove of streaming again. I am not making as much money, but I am making money. I feel like I am making money. Maybe I'll just fight. You know, just fight. Oh, but I can also sell stuff too. There is that. So whatever I'm collecting, I can look into selling as well. Bless myself. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. Shin Megami Tensei is the main series. The spin-offs include... Oh, there's more than one spin-off. I did not know. That I did not know. Spin-offs include Devil Summoner, Persona, Demi-Kids, Devil Children, Imagine, Devil Survivor, Digital Devil Saga, and Strange Journey. A lot of these have sequels. Oh, okay, so that... First off, I only thought Persona was the only spin-off. So I didn't know they had more. And I didn't know they had sequels. Shiny, like that one crab? Shiny. Shinies. That's just off the top of my head. There might be... There's more? You get a spin-off, and you get a spin-off, and you get a spin-off. Oop, I didn't have to do that. What a waste. What a waste. There we go. Just, salute, bless you, thank you. Thank you for the blesses. I have been blessed. My soul has never been as blessed as it is right now. Your mom gets a spin-off. Hold on. Shin Megami Tensei was my Final Fantasy. The wall of pins. She gets pinned to the wall, I guess. No, that's not. I need a better sentence. That, you know what? Well, we'll scrap that. Ignore that. Don't, ayo. No. Oh yeah, Soul Hackers is another spin-off. Okay, Virtue pinning me to, no, that's not. I meant the pins. The pins are getting pinned to the okay. See, I was trying to think of, in my brain I was thinking pin of shame, but I'm like, this is not pin of shame. This is more like a wall of fame. And then I tried to say wall of pins, but then I said pinning to a wall instead. You know what? I can't save myself. I feel like we should have talked about this at some point. It's a good series. Shin Megami Tensei. That's the one that has become a little problematic since Stephen Hawking is in them. Ooh. I think that might have been resolved now. Oh, it's been resolved? Okay. Sell. Oh, good. I didn't sell the horror gauntlets. Okay, good. That was the one I did not want to sell because they're actually good. Ghost boots I can sell, right? Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to sell the ghost boots. Not the gloves, because they're better than what I'm carrying right now. So all... Okay, I don't know why it won't let me sell all. The sell all button does not work. I don't need Breath of Resentment. I don't need this other thing. But we can talk about that another time, not on stream. The games also just weren't the best of the SMT's library. Not that I know anything from... I don't know anything about Shin Megami Tensei. I've heard a lot about Persona because my friends really liked Persona. That said, I think my household at least bought Persona 5, but I never got around to playing it. It's funny because I started working on an animation where someone gets pinned to a locker for kisses just earlier today after putting it off like 2 months. But I'm not pinning anyone! I'm just pinning the comment! Please! I'm a wholesome doll, I swear. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, cool. Alright. SMT does have the problem that any of the big games do where they just take so long to play. Gotcha. Wait, like how long? Like, what's the average time on that? Also, selling all of that got me closer to my goal. I only need like 40k more, which is pretty good. I might be able to finish this before 1:30, and then I can get ready for work, and then sit in silence for a little bit before I don't know, maybe I should go get a coffee again today. I got coffee the other 2 days because I was like, I was dying, and I was still dying. So maybe, maybe, you know what, maybe I should, I'll empty my water bottle and then brew, like have a cold brew of, like, orange pico, which works better for me for, like, surprisingly for, caffeine. So maybe that's what I need to do. And I can save money, because, like, I have a lot of orange pico still. I definitely haven't played through half of them because they're so long. I love the ones I have. Well, but, like, what's the average playtime on, like, one of the games? Like, what's the long, like, what is, what's the average? Just out of curiosity. I usually like knowing an average. That said, like I've never meet the average. I usually play. It usually takes me longer than average to. It takes me longer to play games. Takes me longer than the set average playtime. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like 70 to 90. Oh, typical JRPG. Okay, that's pretty long. Yeah, 70 to 90 hours. So if you play casually, like a couple of hours a week, it'll take a while. But if you're not a casual gamer, it might be less time. But how much less? That's like. Math. 70, okay, so 90 hours? Shit, that's more than... Wait, what's the math? 48... 52... No. Okay, wait. Hold on. 90? Oh no, cat fur in my... Aw, that sucks. Oh no! You should take care of that. Also, thank you for the 30 bits of gigantifying an emote. That's an interesting emote. That's a very interesting emote. What's 90 divided by 24? Divided by 24. Among my favorites are Persona 1, Persona 3, and Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, Raido Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army. That's fun to type out. That's a pretty long name. Like 3-ish? 3 days? No, that's not, wait, hold on. 90 divided by 24. Oh, wait. Really? 90 divided by 20. Whoa. 90 divided by 20. Really? Am I dumb? 24. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. I was trying to calculate half days. I was calculating 12-hour days. No, that's dumb. So, yeah. Just under 4 days if you were to play straight. No sleep. No rest. Just game. Not to, oh. Just a little dumb. No, I'm kidding. Just, you know, I forgot what I knew it was 24 hours, but for some reason I was calculating half days. That's not a helpful amount of rounding though. Just bad at numbers all around. I believe if you divide 90 by 24, the calculator says 3.9. So that's about 4 days, give or take. But it's really hard to calculate exact time because it's a 60 integer, not 100. Whatever. What's the word? I don't know. Math. You also have to account for the grind. There's a lot of content which you can maybe technically do in one run, but more likely on a new Game Plus. Only off by a few numbers each time. Did I say... What did I say? I was trying to calculate the days and then I thought it was like more than 4? Like, I was having so much trouble. And there's also secret bosses with a lot of rules. So like that, if it's 70 to 90, excluding grind and extra content, if that's only main play, it's a lot longer than 4 days then. Oh yeah, almost any SMT game you don't want to play on hard mode, it will be a straight up bad time. Wait. Any SMT game you don't want to play on hard mode would be a bad time. So if it's not on hard mode, it's a bad time? You have to play it on hard mode? Did I read that right? Like it's only worth playing if you play it on hard mode? Or am I misunderstanding? maybe I'm having trouble reading today. Which is fine, it happens, you know? If it is on hard mode, it is going to be a more difficult than is generally fun. Oh, okay. Okay. Which usually is a par for the course. But then you don't have to play hard mode. But if you don't play hard mode, is it too easy that it's bleh? No, they are all known for being difficult, even on normal. Oh. I see. So what you're saying is you're recommending a hard-to-play game. Y'all know I'm just a casual gamer, right? For example, Lucifer from SMT3 Nocturne. Oh, I think they got attacked. Oops, my bad. I think some other guys are getting attacked too. Fuck, I have to clear this area because the swords are just attacking everybody. For example, Lucifer from SMT3 Nocturne, you can't have party members with null or reflect attributes because they use insta-kill abilities. They will get harder past the 50% HP as I recall, and possibly again past 75% HP. Oh, okay. So you have to maneuver around that. So it's not just it's not just difficult because of difficulty level. You're also managing your teams and stuff. They'll also fully heal once or twice. That would frustrate me. Why do you like suffering? Why does chat like to suffer? Y'all masochistic. No, I'm kidding. This is a joke. It's a joke. Or maybe it's not a joke. And there's nothing wrong with being masochistic, you know? To each their own. Some people like suffering in this lifetime. I don't, but, you know, to each their own. Maybe it's joke. Maybe. You get a suffering, and you get a suffering. And you get a suffering. Everybody gets a suffering. I forgot to sell items that I've collected. Remember how I said I usually like to try harder difficulties in a challenging way? Even I don't do hard mode or secret bosses. They're too much for me. Oh no! Even Carol has advocated to not do hard mode. It's that bad. Huh. So what you're saying is I should play on hard mode. Okay. I have too many games to be picking up a difficult game right now in my this early in my career. Early. 5 years into my streaming career is still considered early. I am still a green baby when it comes to streaming. Like that time you played as a bird with an umbrella for the entire was I tuned in for that? No, I may not have been tuned in for that. But I have heard the story multiple times over the course of not 5 years, a couple of years. Neko MK2, how freaking dare you bring that up? It's an example, you know? It's a good Exhibit A. Neko really came out with the Exhibit A. I 20k more. Almost there. I think I'll be there once I sell some items and remember to sell my fish that I'm not using and items, armor that that I've collected I'm not using. Listen here, you little snip. Okay, can we need a, you know that emote, not the emote, the meme of a cat sitting in front of a salad with the lady screaming and pointing? We need a Karo and Neko version of that. I need Karo holding on to someone, screaming and crying and pointing, and Neko doing the face in front of the salad. I will shave you for that. You're going to be a Sphinx cat when I'm done. Okay, now we need that also. No. Imagine that meme, but with Karo pointing, being, "Listen here, you little snip," and then the Neko version of the cat. Yeah, that's what I need. I need that. We already have the Karo grabbing me for destroying his onion. You destroyed his onions? What did you do? Why did you destroy his onions? Neko's just a little menace. Exhibit A tells me there's a boar, and I come up and it's not a boar, it's just a crocodile. Never trust a cat. Oh, you sent me the image? Hold on. Let me pause stream and digress for a second. I mean, derail for a moment. You! It just says you. It's great. It's fantastic. Thank you for sending that to me. I appreciate it. What is that attacking? I put my blizzard down and I don't know what attacked. So how is everyone doing tonight? Wednesday morning. Oh shit, it's 1 already. I should wrap up soon. I also need like time to like do my usual closing like stream stuff where like I write oh shit. Where I like write my messages and make sure that y'all check out all these awesome streamers and stuff. I try to be on top of that all the time. I'm sure I'll have time. I'll have time. No worries. No concerns. I too have sent you an image. You sent me another image? Let's see. Is it shiny? Smarsh King? Why are you giving me a Smarsh King? With a little crown. It's entirely unrelated. I was like, are you giving me another shiny? Technically is kind of shiny. Cause it made me laugh. Well, speaking of things that made me laugh, did anyone see the reel or the short video of a robot dancing to Michael Jackson? And it kept tripping up on the stairs, and it eventually just fell and gave up. It kills me every time I see it. It's the same reaction I get from every time I hear or come across the video, like, whatever you're eating right now shouldn't go into your face hole. Which hole should it go in? Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. There's a lasagna up my ass. I think that's the exact line. I could be wrong. Someone had to come and carry it off stage. Yeah. Someone came to carry it off stage, but it took a long while because, like, it was kind of like silent for a little bit. Like the video went on a little too long, and that like no one was reacting. Music kept playing. No one's coming to help. It took a while, and that killed me every single time I see that. So good. It's so good. I think I've seen some reaction videos of people trying to recreate it. But just the original is just a classic. Okay. Shit, I need 5k more. It's so close. It's from a family-friendly D&D podcast I love called Tales from the Stinking Dragon. It was meant to be a one-off character the player just clung to, and Smarsh became a staple. And incidentally, any shiny wormhole I'm lucky enough to catch is dubbed Smarsh. You said that. I did send that video to you. I try to send videos to more people, but I think Caro is the most receptive to... Caro and Sunbun are most receptive to videos, so I've been sending them more stuff. All he says is Smarsh is king. Smarsh is king. Yes, please send. If I find anything good, I will continue to send. And every now and again, I will throw it in the Discord, my Discord server. Anything I find in my doom scrolling, I try to fit it into my Discord server. I have a private one too, where like if there's anything that I want to save for myself, I'll put the link there. But so I make sure the things that I do post in the virtual reality server is curated to, you know, actually be good and not just, it might be good, it might be useful later on, blah blah blah. I was trying to react and respond to everything I'm sent. That's very kind. You don't have to. There could be some reels there that you don't have to respond to them. But I appreciate it nonetheless, of course. Die. Die. It is dead. Shackle spams a lot, but I always go over everything. Aww. Am I? Oh my god. It is already 1:05. Maybe I will buy a coffee today. Maybe I will. That will be my third coffee. I've never drank this much coffee in a week. I did, you know what? I did say I was gonna brew. Cold brew tea. You know what? No. Let's do that. Let's. I'm trying to budget, right? I'll throw some tea bags into my water bottle. You should be fine. Oop, that was not an enemy. All right, at 1k left. So what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna continue the game. I'm gonna buy the item. We're gonna listen to it, talk a little bit while we're listening to how great this item is, this helmet. And then we'll see what I do this Thursday. Maybe this is actually my second last stream, because I do wanna enjoy at least one stream with this helmet. You know, so maybe I'll do something on Thursday, and then that will officially wrap up. Then I'll call it my last stream for Weird RPG. Okay, I need at least a little bit more money than that though. Like this right now is like literally I'll only have 500 left if I don't have more than 150k. So I'm just gonna clear this area out and then we'll call it. Literally, he will send me 10 videos and then another 10 the next day, and sometimes I'll let it sit there until I have time to view it all. Hey, and then you have your own little curated playlist. A little daily dose of shackles. You know how there's like a channel called Daily Dose of Internet? But for you, it's Daily Dose of Shackles. I put him on hold since others only send 1 or 2, so they get priority. So what you're saying is, I could send you 9 of them and I'll still have priority. It's a joke. I'm not gonna send you 9 reels. Unless there's actually 9 reels for me to send you at one time. No, you can spam me, yes. No, check. It's great. It's fantastic. I love how it's great. I love that. Because I will block you. It sounds like Carol's has a fight with everyone today. With Pickles. With I said Pickles because Carol called. With Neko. With with Neko and with Shackles. Okay, I have at least 3k left, so this should be fine. Okay, I have to go back to one of the portals. I think it's back here. I'll skip everybody, because I don't want to fight anyone anymore. I think it's time, because I want to wrap up. I don't want to wait till 1:30, because that's calling it really close. So I think this is a good time to buy the item, listen to it a little bit, call it quits, do our like outro, and I'll see y'all. Well, I'll try to stream on Thursday. I probably will stream on Thursday though. I don't know if you've ever read my Instagram or Discord quote, but it's relevant for a reason. What? Hold on. Whoop, I didn't mean to go here, sorry. Where's the other portal? What's your Discord quote? Hold on. Let me check. Do you mind if I read it out loud? If you mind, it's okay. I won't read it. Where is Carol? I have to find Carol. One moment. Where's Carol? Oh, there's Carol. Life's a running gag, and I'm the punchline. At least we shared a laugh. Life is a gag. Oh yeah, I should have read chat and made sure you said you don't mind first. Shit, I thought I did. Whoops. Well, if you said you minded, then I would be in trouble, wouldn't I? Where's paradise? Bring me to paradise. Okay, so the first thing I want to do. Sell that. And then sell all this. And then sell all of this. Like I said, I'm the punchline. Caro. You masochist. I am only kidding. Hold up. Game devs headphones. Are y'all ready? Equip the song sung by the game dev. When volume is 100%, increase 10% move speed, 10% attack speed, 30% defense, and 10% attack. Okay? I'll sing a song that'll make you stronger. This is what I've wanted. Okay, so now we're gonna go options. Gonna bring this to 100%. 100%. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna save game. Alright, are y'all ready for this? Please tell me you're ready for this. At least we've shared some laughs along the way. Okay, alright. There's no point in me keeping this. This is so good. So I'm gonna fight the boss again. So we can enjoy this for a little bit. I'm sure I have enough time to at least fight the boss one more time. Oh, this helmet is so good. Was this recorded on that trumpet game? Maybe. This game is so different just listening to the dev. Trauma. Oh yeah, I still need to play that. Oh my god. Cypher gave me money for that game, so I need to play that at some point. Fuck. I didn't forget. I haven't prioritized it. That's my bad. Oh my god, it's so good. This is so much better than the other song. Yeah, it's everything. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I don't think it's gonna get any better than this. I'm probably gonna finish this fight, and this will be my last RPG stream. I think this is. I don't think it's gonna get any better than this. Oh wait, what? Huh? What? What? Why? What genre change? Wait, this is actually good trumpet. He's singing! He's singing! You know what? Nothing I can do after today is gonna peak. We're not gonna get anything better. We're good. We're good. This is my last stream, y'all. This is my last stream of Weird RPG. Thank you for being part of this journey, y'all. Oh my god! The dev is so cute. This is from the same, it's from the same helmet. It hasn't changed. I have no idea what I'm saying, by the way. I don't know the lyrics of the song. I don't know the song. Oh, I just tanked that to the face. I don't think they do either, no worries. No, I think they're actually... Is it Chinese? But I think they're actually Chinese. Wait, who can speak Chinese and understand this? Can someone translate? I'm not doing a good job right now. I'm too focused on this guy's voice. It's great. It's Mandarin, that's all I know. Okay. Not that I would know. I don't know the song either. Have you gotten this item? Nope. You can understand the lyrics though, translate them. Help. I am dying. I'm doing, why am I doing such a bad job right now? I should have better skills now. And yet I'm doing worse than I was previously. How disappointing. Shackles didn't get this in his run. Wait. Did you get this item in your run? Got him on the ropes. No. Do I? I did not get this item. What was it in your run? Like you could get it if you want it. Oh, I meant about him not trans. Oh, okay. Damn it, Shackles. Why can't you translate the song? Okay. How disappointing, Shackles. Okay, what's next? It's another song. Yo, there's a whole playlist. Wait, is this copyright? Am I in trouble? What if I upload this mod and just get a copyright strike? Aw, they're spelling out the word love. I wasn't paying attention to the rest of it. Speaking of singing, maybe what I should do on Thursday instead, if I don't finish the slideshow in time, I might do a performance stream. It's been a while, and I've been wanting to play guitar and sing. Can you get got for covers? He's doing a cover? No, it's just transformative. And you're doing commentary on the song. Yeah, I am doing commentary a little bit. Just a little. No? Wait, what L-O-V-E-S? L-O-V, loves love? You know what I like about this? He's actually trying to stay on key. And he's on key. I know it's supposed to be funny, but he's doing a good job in singing. Even if he's unserious about it. Like, in all seriousness, he's on key, for most part. You might be able to make a case for parody. It is parody, I guess. I mean, I guess it really depends, right? Because different laws. So speaking of laws, at least for the US and Canada, there is a difference. If you want to perform or cover something from a US artist, or an artist that has a contract with the US, so long as you pay the fee to cover that song, you don't actually need permission to do it. You just have to pay the fee. Whereas in Canada, I don't know if it's changed, but at least in Canada, if you want to cover a song, you have to get permission. Like, if you want to legally cover a song and make a profit off that cover from a Canadian artist or an artist with a contract based in Canada, you have to get their permission. What? Oh, is it Trombone Champ again? Oh my god. Oh, is it starting over? No, yeah, I believe it's something else entirely. I think it was a different song for Trombone Chat. I think this is a perfect time to wrap up now. I know you can do it. Thank you. Okay. So technically I wanted to get this. But now I have to decide if I want to. Okay. Let me make an official decision today. We could do this. Actually, you know what? I'll do a poll. It sounds like it's a playlist of trombone chant songs and karaoke sessions. It's great. Time to play Shin Megami Tensei and Pokemon. I was literally typing that. You can always do Pokemon Legends, Arceus, and Animal Crossing to get your Pokepia fix. I'm gonna do this. What should we do for Thursday? Oh, now it's cycling. Weird RPG last screen. Should be not karaoke, virtual busking stream, so that's my karaoke, not karaoke, guitar singing, blah blah blah. Or well, it's either virtual busking or the weird RPG, in the case that I don't finish the US tour one in time. You got 1 minute to vote, and that's for anyone who's interested in any of these streams on Thursday. Wait, were you actually typing that? I was. So yeah, feel free to, I'm gonna dismiss this. Feel free to vote, because I plan to stream on Thursday. We could decide if we want at least a few hours, or we could do both. I could technically do both. Let's see. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for that tonight. So it's either more weird RPG, and that will be official last time, or I do virtual busking, and this is the last stream. So I guess the question is, do you want another stream so you get to hear the devs sing the entire time? Or do you want to hear me sing instead? I'll leave that up to y'all. There's only a couple of seconds, so feel free to vote. Y'all, how dare you tie everything? You switched to busking? You know what? I probably will have to do another poll. I'll do a poll on Discord later today. Not right now. Or maybe now. It depends. You forgot to vote? Okay, Cypher, you said you forgot to vote, right? I was RPG, but if this is the last game of it, I'm okay with it, right? Okay, Cypher, you said you forgot to vote. You decide. What's busking? Busking is, it's street performance. So virtual busking is a play on that idea of performing on the street, but virtually. And I have a street setup for virtual busking streams. You also forgot to vote? Shackles? Don't lie! Wait, did you actually also forget to vote? Shackles? Wait, I can't tell who voted or not. No, you know what? Fuck that. We'll do another one. Please remember to vote. This music's perfect. Y'all, before this music ends, this is very serious. You gotta vote. Okay, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. Please vote. Don't let it tie, because if it ties, maybe I'll just cancel stream altogether. You want that? You want me to cancel stream? This is some serious business, right? This is some serious music playing right now. I'm being very serious right now. Don't tie the poll. We gotta pick one side, so that way we have a plan for Thursday, or I might have to cancel. Very serious. I'll be driving during the stream. Well, then you get to enjoy whatever sound comes out of stream. You get to decide whether you want to hear me sing or Trombone Champ. Dev's gameplay of Trombone Champ or Dev's karaoke list. Or you can hear my voice, my angelic voice with mistakes. And the results are... nice. Virtual busking. We're gonna have some virtual busking this Thursday. Maybe I'll revisit this in the future. Maybe I won't. Either way, this is the last stream of Weird RPG based off the votes. I need the NPC you to stop? Oh, I can't. Hold on. I need you. I can't hear. Give me a second. Anyway. Nobody else voted with me. Arnona's like, no, we need more weird RPG. I'll reset that in just a moment. So this Thursday, around the same time, maybe a little earlier, depending on how I feel, we'll have some virtual busking. I haven't practiced guitar in a while, so it's gonna be a very rusty performance. But it'll be good. It'll be good. It'd be nice to get back to guitar stuff, which then leaves today's stream to be the last of Weird RPG, and then moving forward, I will pick either a new game, or we'll do some co-working streams. I'll try to balance it out. I would like to do some co-working streams so I can get back into the groove of things. I did talk about that earlier, but for now, it is time to drive this busk RPG off the cliff for Thursday virtual busking. I should do some more busking streams. It'd be good. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all had a fun time. We did talk quite a bit about Pokemon. If I sounded silly about talking about the things, hey, it is what it is. I'm kinda new to Pokemon. Kinda not. Kinda new to some things and kinda not, you know, it's just, that's the part of everything. I'm gonna get ready for work. But for the rest of you, y'all are gonna get ready for sleep. Yes? Yes, some of you are going to sleep, or some of you are going to work, or some of y'all are, you know, just resting or awake, or whatever the case may be. Persona! Here's the thing, my void thing isn't working right now. So I'm gonna return those points because I can't be bothered to time you out right now. And maybe one day I'll fix that. Maybe one day. I don't know. With that said, let's look for someone to raid. Maybe someone's streaming right now. Maybe not. Wap wap wap. Wap wap wap. Let's see. I'm gonna see if we should raid this person, because they're playing a game that seems quite interesting. Yeah, okay. I think they're still streaming too, so I'm gonna send y'all to Yuffie. But seriously, though, it's okay. Don't keep yourself away from stuff you like. We all start somewhere. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. I'll try. It's just part. It's just. Thank you. Can I do that? Will that work? Okay. So my stream avatar things is not working either. That's fun. Oh, it's working. Okay. I pressed that multiple times. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to be raiding soon. It was nice chatting with all y'all and talking. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So hopefully I can get some more streams and get something, you know, consistent going. So that I can post up streams and post up regular thumbnails, you know? But with that said, I'll see y'all on Thursday. Chances, yeah, probably Thursday. Unless I don't, then next week or something. Anyway, bye. All right, have a good night, y'all, and thank you for the good day at work wishes. All right, later. See y'all when I see y'all.